All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob, it's Smirking Gun Reviews, and we are here for the last episode, thank God, of Sharp Objects. If you watched these reviews from the very beginning, you saw me. I was pretty hopeful about this show, and now I'm glad it's over. I do appreciate the hard cut at the end that just cut away from the show and went to Led Zeppelin, because Led Zeppelin's better than the plot of the end of the show. So, full spoilers for full spoilers for episode 8. It's called Milk. So let's just do it, all right? Let's just fucking not beat around the bush. So as soon as they drove away and they didn't take her father with, I said the daughter did it. Alma's the one who did it. Because it would make sense. And it's something I had entertained, but I was just like, I don't know, like, whatever. That the other two girls were like competition. The two girls that were murdered were people that Adora was around, and she couldn't take the competition, so she took them out. And she has the more of the rage and the nuttiness. That she's a fucking whack job. I said I didn't like her, like, episodes ago, and she's just a big nut. And did her mother make her that way? Yes. So is it her fault? No. Is it the actress's fault? No. I don't like her because I just never liked the character. And you could tell that she's just messed up. Whether or not I felt like she was the killer from the beginning, no, I just thought she was a shitty kid. But it absolutely makes sense. And I kind of feel mad at myself for not picking up that she probably did it, or at least entertaining it more, because I had entertained the idea. But I knew the outcome of this, and if you didn't, I don't know what show you were watching, but they were practically telegraphing that crap. Because unless they weren't going to give you an answer to who killed those girls, you had to know that it was her. If you thought, well, maybe it's Camille, maybe this is a whole crazy twist. But Camille, no, come on. So I did appreciate when it's that nice little Shyamalan-y type of thing where she finds the teeth in the dollhouse and she goes, "Don't tell mom." I mean, yeah, I like it because, what's the end, outcome here? There's no fight, there's no trial. We just know that Amy Adams as Camille knows that her sister's a murderer. And the rage that she felt wasn't probably just, at the competition of other girls, taking her mom's affection away. But it was probably also the rage of being poisoned for years and developing a tolerance. Speaking of the poisoning, I really felt that was just, I don't know. She decides to take Alma's place by sacrificing herself for her sister so she can let her sister go find the cop and tell him to come here. If something happened, tell him Mama did it to me. So she was going to sacrifice herself by letting her mother poison her to death so that her sister could get away. And if she died, it would, she feels the guilt still of not helping getting her sister out of there, her original sister out of there when she did. So if she dies, she feels like she deserves it. I was wrong about the dad, but the dad knew about the poisoning. So what else did he know about? And this is the only episode where he actually grew some balls for 2 seconds at the beginning, where he's like, "Sit down." And so at first I was like, ooh, okay, dude's got balls. Maybe he is going to be the killer. But, that quickly went away when most of this episode was spent in one of those long scenes of when are they going to bust down the door to stop all this. Part of me wished that they didn't. Part of me wished that this was going to end on this crazy down note where where Camille gets poisoned, Alma, of course, who doesn't do anything, and they just say, oh, Camille went back to town. Camille went back to St. Louis, and, she's out there buried, probably fed her to the pigs or something. That would have been an even better ending, because then I would have been like, oh, shit, they went that dark? Instead, they went in a place that I just saw coming in the last 20 minutes. In fact, I started fast forwarding. I watched this on Hulu, so I didn't have to sit there and wait. And I just kept going like a couple of seconds at a time going, well, nothing's happening there, nothing's happening there, nothing's happening there. And that was like the last like 20 minutes when after, you know, they get away and the mom goes to jail and everything. And yes, her mom does deserve to go to jail. But I don't know. Did this need 8 episodes? Hulu's description of the episode, which I imagine is across the board if you look at IMDb or in the TV guide or whatever people will use to look at recaps or descriptions of TV shows, it said Camille, like, it was a description that should have been like in episode 3 or 4 where they get closer to the killer of the, you know, of the Wingate murders. Things get tense as she gets closer to the Wingate murders, something along those lines. And I'm like, that's a description of something that happens way earlier in the series, not in the finale. So anyway, look, the acting is still great. Despite what I'm saying right now, Amy Adams is still great. Patricia Clarkson is still great. Everybody in this is great. Even the girl that I can't stand her character was doing a good job because she's supposed to be playing a fucking whack job. And yes, this is just another one of those psychological, you know, fucked up family beyond belief shows. The tolerance that these people have. Like, I know everybody says that their family's fucked up, but this is a one for the books. And, you know, the fact that they've been tolerating this forever, I don't know. I'm just glad it's over. I really wish that this had been like 3 episodes shorter. Because if this is where they were going, we didn't need all this. We didn't need 8 weeks of TV. Did HBO just need something to fill the time slot? So they said pad out the fucking show. So yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna like this review. If you love this show and you just want to hear somebody tell you how great everything is, besides the acting, which I said is goddamn top notch. And you can't go wrong with Led Zeppelin if you're going to end a show. But in the end, you know, I'm trying to get this review done before Preacher starts. Let's just say that. I've got about 7 minutes. I could just keep going on and blah, 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 but I'm not going to. So I'm sorry if this gets a whole bunch of downvotes or people just start checking out of this video pretty quickly, but can't do it. It's over, and I'm really disappointed. Like I said, I was going to be underwhelmed anyway. So this is Rob for Smirking Gun Reviews saying I'm not going to tell anybody to like or subscribe, but have a great night, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.